kg. His records speak volumes. 9 fights, 8 victories, including 1 over tonight's opponent and 1 hard-fought draw. He's here to repeat his previous triumph in their personal rivalry. And the European Championship belt will be perfect addition to his legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, Maxim CHERNICHUK. Ровно по диагонали в золотом углу ринга действующий чемпион из Люксембурга. Ему 27 лет. Его рост 176 сантиметров, вес 66 килограммов 700 граммов. В его активе 10 непростых поединков, 6 побед, 4 из которых он одержал досрочно, 3 поражения и 1 ничья. Сегодня он намерен лично исправить результат предыдущей встречи. А пояс своим он считает по праву. Ladies and gentlemen, in the golden corner, standing proud and undefeated and in spirit, the reigning champion from Luxembourg. At 27 years old, he stands 176 centimeters tall, weighing in at sharp 66.7 kg. His battle-tested records: 10 fights, 6 victories, 4 of them by way of knockout, 3 defeats and a single draw. Tonight, he steps into the ring with a fire in his eyes, determined to rewrite the ending of their last encounter. The belt, he owns it. It is his by right. And surrender, that word doesn't even in his vocabulary. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael King. И с ударом гонга рефери титульного боя, referee in charge of the title bout, Валерий Пастухов, Moldova.
So here we go, this scheduled for 10 rounds or fewer for that IBA Pro Europe welterweight title on the line. And as Sergey was saying there in the announcements, and as I was saying, this is a rematch. These two met in February. It was a split decision win over 8 rounds for CHERNICHUK on that occasion. But Michael King gets his opportunity here to rematch him. And he is in the home corner this time because he won that title last November on a night of upsets, actually. It was a really, really good night. He scored the win against Vakid Abbasov in Samara, but it was one of those nights where the right-hand side of the card really put in big performances. It was a well-matched card and thoroughly enjoyable. So, King in the white, CHERNICHUK in the black. And the judging was good that night too, because there were some close fights, some which you wouldn't necessarily expect the away corner fighter to get. It's bad that we talk about things in those terms in boxing, but it's just the reality, and everybody got full value for their performances. Getting nice and low there, CHERNICHUK. King just trying to use that lead hand. Good jab there from CHERNICHUK though. Right hand there from King, just over the top slightly, then goes down to the body. And again there, he's looking to work that body with the right hand so far, just coming out of the crouch there. CHERNICHUK lands the jab midway through round 1, and this has got going pretty quickly. The advice from the corner there for King is, I think, just to try and get those elbows up of CHERNICHUK's by going up to the head and then sink them into the body. I think maybe they feel that there is damage to be done there. into the final minute of round one. Just looking to feint with that front foot there a couple of times, CHERNICHUK. He's not really getting any kind of a bite out of King, who carries that lead hand quite low, just looking to try and flick it up from the waist. Final few seconds of round one. There's that right to the body that he's landed a good few times in that opening round. You could hear the corner call for it as well. Maybe that's something they identified after that first fight. Getting nice and low there, King, so you can see he can not explode upwards exactly, but just get good power on it.
Round two.
CHERNICHUK's come out a bit busier at the start of the second round. Just trying to really lance with that jab, but again King just steps in and finds that right hand to the body. There is space in around the back of that left elbow. He's finding it regularly. At what point will CHERNICHUK really start to feel those? And again there he lands it. Looking for the uppercut there, King. Didn't quite land it. CHERNICHUK just leaning on. There's that right hand to the body again. He lands it every single time he throws it. Doubling up on the left hook there. CHERNICHUK, the referee just having a quick word with King. I'm not quite sure what about. CHERNICHUK just trying to create a little bit of space for himself. Looking for that big overhand right, but doesn't land it. CHERNICHUK trying to work the body with the left hand. It's the final minute of round two. Right hand lead there from King. I'm not sure how clean that landed. Both of these two have done plenty of work in this second round, just chopping down with the right hand there, King. I think the referee might have given the instruction to break, and as a quick conversation anyway. Right hand there from King got through. They're both working hard here. Not a lot particularly solid or clean has got through in the round. Left hand into the body there from CHERNICHUK. Those right hands into the body towards the start of the round were landing from King.